And welcome to DCA Adventure. I'm your host, Jay, back again with a midweek cryptocurrency market update. If you love my content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. And if you don't like my content, then double smash the thumb down button. I'd appreciate it. This is not financial advice. Trading is super risky, guys. Don't be trading with money that you are not willing to lose. I'm trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, a little bit of everywhere. Links for most of those places, you guys, will be in the description. Take advantage of the links. You will get all kinds of good bonuses, free money. Can't beat free money, right? If you're into stocks, check out Firstrade. Sign up, do your KYC, $0 deposit. You will get a free stock. Trade that free stock for some crypto because they are doing crypto trading over there. And it's free trading fees on Firstrade. So super badass, you guys. Super FA. If you are new and you're interested in learning how to trade, or you're wanting some trading tools, check out the DCA Patreon group. Join my tier Trading with a View, and by doing so, you're going to get access to a couple private channels inside the DCA Discord, where I'm posting trades, signals, what I'm trading, when I'm trading, why I'm trading. And also you're going to get access to all kinds of different tools that were made specifically for the Patreons. You guys will see them in tonight's video as we are doing some TA. So definitely check out the Patreon group. Pretty cheap, pretty good value of all the things that you get access to. I am doing all my technical analysis, do all my charting, all the tools that I make work over on TradingView. Link in the description. Join TradingView. Use the free account. You don't need a paid one. Use the free one, and I'll send you some tools if you join the DCA Discord. Link for that is also in the description. I was going to touch on a little bit of the Sam Bankman-Fried thing, but everybody and their brother is talking about it, so we'll just skip over it. It's kind of cool that he got arrested, though. He did get denied bail, so that's pretty awesome. These damn shit show scammers deserve to to sit in prison for life, right? That was billions of dollars. He stole billions of dollars that he, it was the people's funds that he was taking and sending and doing this and doing that, and big trouble with the election. Got election fraud on him as well. So it's going to be interesting next couple years to see what happens with this. I don't think it's going to go super fast and he'll get sentenced quickly. I think it's going to be years in the making, but kind of crazy, right? Jumping over here to CoinGecko. Super favorite place to look at the overall cryptocurrency market. Way better than CoinMarketCap in my opinion. But as you guys can see, Bitcoin is up 5.7% for the week, coming in at $17,628. Ethereum is up 6% even at $1,286. We got BNB, it's down 6.3%, coming in at $262. That's I'm sure you guys have heard, and if you have not heard, that Binance has been undergoing some stress test withdrawals where tons and tons of people are just yanking money out of Binance, billions of dollars worth. So it's kind of good that so far they've been able to pay everybody out, and they've been pretty solvent. So that's very good. It's getting harder and harder to trust any of these centralized exchanges. If I was to rate them on which ones I would use over anything else, Coinbase, obviously, it's probably going to be number one. I've never had a problem with them, but just because everything's good now doesn't mean that something bad can't happen in the future. What is up, Crypto Beta? What up, Sarth? How you doing, guys? Appreciate you for stopping in. Shits RP is up 0.1% for the week, coming in at 38 cents. Dogecoin down 7.7. Dang. Coming in at a little over 8 cents. Cardano's down 1.2, coming in at 30 cents. So a lot of greens. We got some reds here and there. Toncoin, 38.1% in the green for the week, coming in at $2.45. I vaguely remember Ton, I think. I'm not sure if that's a GPU mineable token or not. But we're kind of mixed throughout the board here, guys. We're a little bit of red, a little bit of green, a little bit of everything. So we're just going to jump right on over to TradingView. This is where I do all my technical analysis, all my charting. If you guys were in the DCA Discord, if you joined, you would have seen that I posted in the free channel my thoughts on the current Bitcoin play here. What up, Crypto Craig? How you doing, brother? So I did post over in the Bitcoin, or over in the DCA Discord, that I did not think Bitcoin was going to go any higher than current. It popped all the way up to that 21 moving average on the 4-day chart. If we go down here to the daily, we're looking at the 50-day moving average. We do got a big bear flag pattern going on here. You can see that we're holding resistance here. We respected the box of resistance that I drew in on last week's video. So posted in the Discord that I thought we were gonna reject around here, and sure as shit we did reject. Where's Bitcoin going to go back down to? Probably going to see the 17,200 area, and even as far down a wick down to the 17,000 even. Needs to hold this area here. It cannot close below the $17,000, guys. If it closes below $17,000, all hell's going to break loose. Pause the video, draw this pattern on your chart, watch this pattern. If we break down below that purple moving average, that 21-day moving average, and we close underneath of it, it could be very, very disastrous. And we are way overextended on the oscillator, so we definitely are going to have a cool down period. Let me see here. Let me reset this and see if we can get, there we go. It's going to be kind of hard to see this. I got it scrunched in pretty good. Wonder why it ain't, there it is, erasing. So if we do break down and close below that 17,000, the next big decent spot's going to be around that 12.5. We've been calling 12.5, 13,000 for quite a long time. 14,000 we might stop and have a little hiccup and trade sideways just for a little bit. But be ready, you guys. Be ready. Like I said, on the daily, on the oscillator, we are way overextended. If we jump over to the weekly chart, take these off here. You can see it a little bit better on the weekly chart. This is where I originally drew in the bear flag. Bear flags tend to break down, you guys. So if we just take a guesstimated measured move, you go and measure the flagpole. So draw your line the size of your flagpole. You're going to take that flagpole and you'd put it right at the bottom of your line there. And that's showing us a guesstimation of that 12,600. So I just told you 12,400 on the daily. So it's very, very possible, you guys, that we get down to this area. We need to hold. We got to stay above 17,000. We got 3 days and 22 hours left in the weekly candle closing. And on the daily, we should have just started our new daily candle. And as you guys can see, we did reject off the 50-day moving average. So we do got a whole day yet left in trading. We got 21 hours and 52 minutes, so pretty much 22 hours. Oh, god damn it. Hang on one second, you guys. Just dropped my phone on the floor and ran over it with my computer chair. We do have a little bit of support here. It's actually pretty significant. This is a big area. And like I said, it goes down to that 21. We're going to be a little bit generous and drop it down just below because we could wick down below. But this is going to be the area I'm looking for. Hopefully, like I said, we can stay above that 17,000. But on the weekly oscillator, we are overextended as well. We have not printed the overbought dot yet. So wait for it. Happens to the best of us, I know, right? At least I didn't break it. That's usually how my luck goes. I usually, if something like that would have happened, I'd have ran over it and broke it. So down moves to come, guys, still, like I have been the last few months. I'm short-term or bearish. We're shorting the pumps here, right? Like, you guys shouldn't have got excited. If you guys follow what I'm doing and you guys, like, actually take heed to the shit that I'm saying, this would not have made you excited at all. You'd have been ready. You would have known as soon as yesterday's candle closed that sellers took control here. As you can see, the big wick, we did spike all the way up there too. I think our high was 18,376. Sellers got back in control here and pushed it down. So when we closed below that 50-day moving average, that should have been your telltale sign. That should have been your confirmation right there that we were going to head down. Like I said, if you was in the Discord, you'd have seen that I posted that yesterday, and I think I might have even posted something about it this morning as well, saying that I did not think Bitcoin was going to go any higher than current prices. So I nailed it, was right. If you were leverage trading right now, you would be making some pretty good money on this trade. I did not take this trade because I was not anywhere around my computer. I have not been trading for the last 2 weeks. Been very hectic with Christmas and work, and just life is crazy with 5 kids, right? Literally just walked through the door from a Christmas concert for my kids' school. So I was rushing home and trying to get everything set up and turned on. And what are you guys doing for the holidays? Anybody got anything cool planned? Anybody traveling, going to see relatives, getting out of the place where you live? I hope not, Sarth. I hope not. It's definitely possible. But as of right now, everything is looking good for Binance as far as the stress withdrawals. They called it a stress test withdrawal. They've been, people been taking out billions of dollars worth, and they've been able to back it up, and they've been able to pay them out. So as of right now, Binance is pretty solvent. Get scared when they close withdrawals. Get scared of any kind of talk like that. And now, guys, you should not. And I know everybody says this, and it sounds like a broken fucking record, but you cannot leave your crypto on exchanges. You just can't do it. You have to have custody of it. Whether you have to download a core wallet, a hardware wallet, paper wallet, you got to do something, you guys. You can't be holding this shit on the exchanges just for stuff like this. It's completely different if you're trading. Obviously, you're going to have a smaller trading account. You're not going to be holding your whole investment bag inside that exchange. So obviously it's okay to keep a bag on the exchange for trading only. A lot of new people, man. A lot of new people, and we see it every bull run. We get so many new people that buy their stuff and they hold it on the exchanges. They have not a single clue. And then when something happens like FTX, then you got them screaming, "Oh, fuck crypto, crypto's such a scam," and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, no, not really. You didn't do your research, and you should have known. Not your keys, not your crypto. So I can't stress it enough, guys. Get that shit off the exchange. Put it in a paper, hardware, core wallet, something. Anything is safer than keeping it on an exchange. Nice, Crypto Craig. Family pretty much lives near me, so just visiting locally. What up, Golden Wolf? Stay safe, brother. Yeah, I got family spread out all over the place. North Carolina, Akron, Cleveland. I mean, we're kind of spread out. A lot of people here in Ohio, but yeah, we're staying local this year. We're not going anywhere. Keep it right at home, just the way I like it, uneventful. Let's take a look at the monthly, just to have a little look-see and see what's going on. I have not looked at the monthly Bitcoin chart in quite a while. We'll get rid of, I don't want to erase my crayon drawings because then I'll take it off and we won't have it for next week's video. But on the monthly is looking bearish. Look at that 21-month moving average curling down, 50-month moving average. So it's still pretty bearish. Now on the oscillator, though, we are getting close to that oversold area. Not quite there. We got a little bit more time to go down. We got 2 more lines. We're just at the dotted line. So we got 2 more. We got 1 more line after that to break. So here is. See if I can get my mouse to get it. Boom. There's the 2 lines we're looking for, so we're just touching that first one. So we'll start printing small buys down here on that first line, and then once we break the second line, then the oscillator is going to start printing the big buy and the bottoms, you know. So just pay attention to this if you have this tool. If you don't have this tool, get into that DCA Patreon group and you can get it, or you can DM me and you can just buy it outright right from me. No monthly payments. I think we'll do a Christmas special. You guys want the script and the tools, I'll send you like 5 or 6 tools. I give it to you guys for 75 bucks, and you'll own it. Free and clear. You won't have to do no monthly stuff. But again, getting into the Patreon group, you'll get access to the private channels in there where I'm posting the trades and all that good stuff. So Merry Christmas. Hopefully you get some of you guys take advantage of that, get some of these tools. What was it on the weekly I was wanting to look at here? Death Cross, weekly Death Cross, 50 in the 200. That 50 is coming down, and we're just going to draw this in and kind of guesstimate. So if we're going to stay on the same trajectory that we're on right now with the moving averages, okay, let's just say we do this, and let's just say we do this, and here we go with this bullshit again. Oh man. Ah yes, it only pasted it once, thank God. So you guys can see, like, right around the 23rd, the 24th maybe, we'll get that Death Cross, and we always pump before we dump. Always pump before we dump. So keep an eye on this. We might get that pump back up to that 21-month move or 21-week moving average, right around 17,600. Definitely looking for a rejection there. I would not think we're going to just blow right through this resistance that we're facing right now. We're going to take a little bit of time to retest this, get rid of the sellers, and eventually break up through there. But as of right now, definitely looking to short any of these pumps. When we start looking bullish and shit starts looking great, I'll be screaming it to you guys. You will be ready. I can see on the monthly, we did print a small buy. We did breach that first line, so we're on the monthly, we're just now creeping down here to the second one. Momentum did clip off right here, so if you had this tool, you would have taken your trade right here. As soon as that orange wave clipped off and disappeared into the blue wave, that's when you take your trade. You don't take it back here. This would have been you getting ready, and that would have been your confirmation. So keep that in mind if you're using the tool. We're going to jump over to Ethereum. Go to Ethereum daily. Now, same thing with Ethereum. We actually broke up through this box of resistance that I had posted last week, and we made it up here to the 50-day moving average, and as you can see, we wicked up past it, then came right back down below it, rejected, tested it again, rejected. So 1, 2, 3 rejections on the 50-day moving average. Be looking for a possible down here to the 21-day, right around that 1256, and it can go all the way down to the bottom of the box, around 1200 even. It's got to stay above 1200, guys. We don't want to see a close below $1,200. We get a close below $1,200, it'll go to the next one right around $1,100 ish, right? Hard to pack up 5 kids for long. Yes, it is, and I don't recommend anybody try that. What up, Scott Acker? Please check Quant, ETH, and Matic. When it goes low, what will the price point be for entry? We will absolutely take a look at it. Let's jump over here on the weekly for Ethereum. I got way too many drawings on here. It's confusing the shit out of me. It's too messy, right? This is a nice breakout trade I drew in for you guys. You can see that this is a great example why when we trade breakout trades, we place our stop loss in the middle of the pattern. We always put our stop loss in the middle, okay? Because we broke out here, you would have bought, right? So we bought. We had a next candle, was looking promising. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Then boom, it turned around. It came back inside the pattern, and almost 100% of the time, when it comes back inside the pattern, it goes all the way through it. and it did that exactly right here. So having that stop in the middle of that pattern will let you live to trade another day. Very important that you're putting those stops in the middle, you guys, on breakout trades. Doesn't matter how you draw your breakout trade, if it's a channel, if it's a triangle, if it's a flag, it does not matter. You always want to put that stop back there in the middle. But you can see that we are trading under that 200-week moving average. Not very good for Ethereum. That's pretty bearish, and we've rejected off of it once, and then so far we do got 3 days 22 hours left. So if we reject off of it again, definitely look for some more down plays. In my honest opinion, I'd be setting up for a short leverage position right now on Ethereum. You always want to take it at the moving averages. The moving averages are worth trading, so definitely, you know, even though we're not in a breakout pattern, you can still take the short on the moving average. We do got the 21 week coming down. That's about to do a bearish crossover. So if the 21 crosses under the 200, it's going to be bearish. And like I said, guys, on these bearish pumps or bearish crossovers, we always pump before we dump. Why? Because the indicators, the moving averages, are lagging. So the pumps happen just before, and then right after the cross, about a day after the cross, we'll get the dump. So be ready, be prepared. We do have the 50 coming down onto the 200, just like on Bitcoin, except here we have a little bit more room, probably a little bit more time. We'll try to do a little guesstimation here on where and what time, what day this could possibly happen. Now, again, guys, this is if the moving averages stay on the same path that they are on. So this is going to be right around February on a Monday, just like Bitcoin was. I think Bitcoin was, what did we say that was? Cross was January 23rd on a Monday. So ish, you know, give or take a day or two, right? Give or take a day or two. So as far as Bitcoin and Ethereum, the big dogs, still pretty bearish. Not excited at all about these pumps. Now, I showed you the bear flag on Bitcoin. Ethereum's doing the same type of thing. It's not a very pretty bear flag, but it is one, so keep that in mind. What up, MC? How you doing, fella? Glad you made it. We are going to look at Quant, QNT. Go down to the daily. Alright, so Quant actually doesn't look too bad. We are trading above the 200-day moving average, which is good, so that's one good check. The 21-day is about to cross the 50-day moving average, so that's bullish, so we're probably going to dump a little bit before we pump. Now, the oscillator is damn near dead center in the middle, so it could really go either way here. Let's see. Let's draw us a trend line in here. Now, if we're drawing trends, we're going to stay wick to wick. Okay, because I started at a wick down here, so I'm going to try to keep on all my wicks. Boom, just like that. Pause the video. Draw that thing on Quant, Scott Acker. Draw this in on your daily chart. Watch this like a hawk. This is going to be a little different than normal breakouts. Normally when we draw breakouts or we're trading a breakout trade, we normally don't have the moving average sitting right on top of the pattern like we do here. As you can see, we got the 50-day moving average. That blue line is sitting right on top of the pattern. Now, guys, if you want the moving averages, join TradingView, link in the description. Use the free account, you don't need a paid one. Join the DCA Discord and hit me up, and I will send you this tool for free. It prints crosses when we cross bullish, and it'll print one when we cross bearish. So very handy tool. Uses the 21, 50, and 200. One of my most used indicators. So definitely get over there, hit me up, I'll send you this. You guys want to be using this tool, but draw this breakout pattern in on there, and if we break to the top side, the only little bit of resistance we're going to have to fight is the 50-day is sitting right around 129.20. And then if we're looking left on the chart to figure out the story, we got this little bit of resistance right here, and it lines right up with your 50-day moving average. So 129.20 is going to be the area to beat. If we break the top side of the pattern, I wouldn't buy automatically like we normally would on a breakout trade. We need to wait. We need to wait until we can get up above that 50. If we can get up above the 50-day moving average, we can get one daily candle closing, and then the second daily candle that is above the 50 starts off good. That's going to be your confirmation to take the buy, to take the long. Now, remember guys, we are in a bear market, so when we're taking these long positions, we're not holding these for very long, right? We're going to get out of that shit as soon as we hit the first major area of resistance. So let's say hypothetically that we get up above the 50-day and we close above 129. The next spot you're going to be looking to take your profit is at 149 to 156. If we got in at 129 and it went to 140, 145, I'm getting out of that. And that would be a huge, huge gain with leverage if you're using leverage. So make sure you draw that in there. Scott Acker, definitely want to be watching this pattern. It's a nice picture perfect pattern. Can't get any better than that. But the only weird thing that you have going on here is the 50-day sitting right on top of us with this little bit of resistance. So if we check out the weekly, ew, damn, that's okay. So we got a bullish cross, the 21 crossed over top of the 50. That happened back on Monday, November 14th. And you can see that we've been trading in between the moving averages and drawing this breakout trade in on the weekly. We're at the end of the pattern, so it's going to make its move, it's going to pop off, and it's going to happen quick. What I think is probably going to happen is we'll probably pop back up there to the 126, and we'll probably reject there, and we will fall. Why? One, we're in a bear market. Two, this is a bear flag. So we'll get rid of the breakout pattern, and I'll draw you in a bear flag. There's your flag pull. There is your flag. Something like that. Now if we take that line, whoops, take this line, let's grab it and move it over here. Just a guesstimation, if it breaks the bottom of that flag, $71, 70-ish. Take a look at the left of the chart and see if we can confirm that with anything. And actually, yeah, so we do have a teeny tiny bit of support there and a teeny tiny bit throughout here. So if we did break, be watching for anywhere from 80 to 70-ish, and that's where I'm going to be taking my buys or taking my long positions. Now on the weekly oscillator, you can see that we are in the middle. VWAP is right at 0. We do starting to get that money flow index wave is starting to be below 0. So it could go either way here. This is a very difficult technical analysis chart, only because of how the moving averages are set up right on top of any pattern or anything that you're looking at. 1 second, you guys. Alright, so let's go to Matic. I like Matic. I think Matic is undervalued a shit ton. I think this next bull run, Matic will definitely surprise some people. I definitely want to start dollar cost averaging more into Matic. I'll drop down onto the daily. Daily not looking so hot. We are above the 200-day moving average, so that's good. We want price action to be above the 200, right? We don't ever want to be below it. But as you guys can see, we did reject off the 50-day. We did not hold that 21-day as support like we normally do, and we are underneath of it now. We did break underneath that 21. So in 21 hours and 31 minutes, if we close under that 21-day moving average, be looking for the next area, and you're probably going to be looking at around 86 cents ish. It'll probably fall down to there, and it could go all the way as low to 84 to 83 cents. But I would not suspect that it's going to go much lower than that, because there's all kinds of layers of support down through here, all kinds of it. So anywhere through there is probably going to stop you. I'd be banking on the 86, 85 for an entry on Matic. Now remember, if we fall all the way down inside of this box, we need to wait. You need to slow up and wait for a second. Wait for one daily candle to close above this box. You don't want to buy in the middle of a day. You need to be making sure that we're watching the candles, because if you buy in the middle of the day, then it ends up breaking below the box and closing, and it's going to plummet again. So you want confirmation that we are going to respect that support at 84 cents. Respect and validate, and once we get that, then we know it's safe to buy. Here's a good death cross. Well, this is a golden cross right here. This is when your 50-day moving average crosses above the 200-day moving average. So we got the golden cross right here, and you can see that we got some nice pumps. Boom, boom, boom. The moving averages don't look like they're bearish, really. I mean, we're starting to get the 50-day starting to curl a little bit, but that 21, if that 21 can cross up above the 50-day, then we will technically be in a bull run on Matic daily chart. What's a technical textbook bull run, you ask? A technical textbook bull run on a daily chart is when your 21 moving average is on the top, your 50 moving average is in the middle, and your 200 moving average is on the bottom, and price action is on top of all of those. When the chart is set up like this, we really, and I cannot stress this enough, but we really trade the moving averages on every type of retest. So like right now we're in a bear market, so trading the moving averages you can still do, but it is not as strong and it is not respected as much as it is on bull market. So as you guys can see, when the moving averages are set up right, we come up, we come back down, we test the 21. You're buying right here, right? Come up, you're taking profit, we come back down, you're buying. You might have got stopped out here because we did dip below, but come back up, come back down, you're buying. Come back up, come back down, you're buying. Every time we hit that line, come back up, come back down, you're buying. So I mean, it's like it works until it doesn't, right? You get to here, you're gonna get stopped out here probably. You probably fuck yourself up a little bit through here because it's, you know, up and over, down and below. Then we get up into here, we come down, we test it, you buy, come down, you just stopped out. So I mean, there's a lot more winners than there is losers if you're trading strictly moving averages in this sense, right? But they have to be set up like this. Your fastest moving average has to be on top, your next fastest moving average has to be in the middle, and then your slowest moving average has to be on the bottom. Price action needs to be on top of all of that noise. So once that is set up, you'll be golden. Now, back when the last bull run that we had, if you were in the DCA Discord, you guys would have known way before shit popped off, because I was screaming at everybody saying, hey, we're about to be in a bull run, or get ready. And I mean, I pretty much had it down to the day when Bitcoin started going ham. So again, you guys, I promise you can rely on me that when that starts to happen again and we start looking good, I'm going to be screaming it again all over the place. Everybody get ready. So be looking for, what do we say, 84 automatic for an entry point. Yeah, anywhere from 84 and up. Be looking, and that's with your confirmation, right? Actually, here, why don't we do this, you guys? I'm gonna do this real quick. I don't know if I should go home. Let's just go to here. Go to profile. I need to start like posting more charts on TradingView, because then it'll let anybody who follows me on TradingView, it'll alert them, and then they can go to TradingView to look at the chart. 100% of the time I normally just copy the chart from TradingView and then bring it over to Discord, so I don't ever have, you know, anything going on over here. Like my old account, my Crypto Mentors account, that thing was huge. It was blowed up. I had thousands of followers. Everything was pretty good on it, because it was very active on it. But since I've been doing DCA for the last few years, I've just been taking the charts over. But I want to grab the script for you guys. And see, this is all the different ones that I have. Like, if you don't know how to read candles, like you don't know what the formations are and stuff like that, or what type of candle it is, I have DCA Adventure Smart Candles. And you can throw this on your chart. It'll overlay, and it'll tell you when there's dojis, there's hammers, there's, you know, it'll tell you any type, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing. It'll give you all that. We got the log growth curve chart. But here's the DCA SMA crossover. I'm gonna go ahead and I already have it unlocked for everybody, so you can literally go in, grab this. Let me go back to here. I'm gonna post that right into the chat for you guys. So if you already have TradingView, go over there. What you're gonna do is you're gonna click on that link. You're gonna click add to favorites, and then when you go to your chart, you're just gonna go up here to indicators, and you're gonna go down to your favorites tab. You're gonna click it, and then that tool that I just posted there will show up right here, and you'll just click it again, and it'll bring it right up on your chart. And I mainly use this tool on the daily, weekly, and monthly. You can scalp trade the moving averages on like a 6-hour and sometimes a 4-hour, but the lower the time frame we go down to, the less you rely on any of the tools, you guys. The less they mean, less powerful they are. That's why I mainly trade the higher time frames. It's a lot easier that way. And then I think we need to look at Crow. Crow on the daily. Crow's at the lowest it's ever been in quite a long time. We are kind of at a bottom, I would say here. Oscillators down here getting really close to the oversold area. Let's draw our line back in, and we can do this a couple different ways. We can come down through like this, or we can just bring it to here. Boom. What we'll do now is we'll actually take this trade, because what I would do is I'd take a leveraged buy on this because it's at a bottom for the most part, and this is kind of like price discovery zone where it hasn't been this low for a while, so it's like, can it go any lower, or what's going to happen? So we are going to trade. We're going to create a new order. We're going to hook up our paper trading account, and let me see here. I'll put that down. Create new order. I'm going to do it at market because I want to do it now. And let's do 10,000 units. Alright, so we just bought, oops, I bought 100,000 units, my bad. A couple extra zeros. Oh, we did take a trade on Litecoin last week, or it might have even been the week before. And we took a short on it. Now, I was in profit several different times throughout the week, but I ended up taking a loss on it, $126 loss. I should have taken profit one of the other times. I think the most green I was in was like a $50, $56 profit. So I should have taken it out, but I was trying to hold out for the next week's video so I could show you guys what happened with the trade. So hopefully this one will pan out and it'll last for a week, and we can show you next week. Now, I do not recommend ever leverage trading in a position for any longer than a day, 2 days max, unless you have a super big cushion from your liquidation price. But what I'm gonna buy here, and now obviously we're gonna have resistance right here. The 21-day moving average is acting as resistance, plus all this other shit over here. That 21-day moving average sitting a little, almost at 6.5 cents, and we are at the bottom. So we got a nice breakout pattern drawn in here. We break out the top. Let's say we pop all the way back up there to 6.5. That's where I'm going to take my profit. And then we're going to watch if we can get back above the 21-day moving average and we can close 2 daily candles above it. That's good confirmation. We're going to take off again. Where we're taking off again, almost to 7 cents. I'll be taking my profit again. But I'm definitely going to take my first profit at the 6.5, and then I'm going to try to enter a short position there. It all depends on what this oscillator is doing. If we end up having momentum all the way back up here into the overbought, and we're hitting that 21-day moving average, which is very likely that's what will happen. We go up and hit the 21, that'll bring that momentum wave all the way up here into the overbought area, and then I'll take a leverage short position. Make money on the way down. But Crow's not looking... Well, hey, look, we're $10 in the profit already. Weekly looks like shit. If we could get up above that 6.5 cents, you guys, so if we break above that 21 day on the daily chart, we could go all the way up to 10 cents looking at it on the weekly. The 21 week moving average is sitting at a little over 10 cents. So, whew, definitely 100% going to take a leverage short position here at that 21 week moving average on Crow, if you could leverage trade Crow. It's definitely what I would be doing. So Gundy, keep watch on this. I think we'll get a nice little pump out of this thing, but be ready to take that profit around 10 cents. Get the fluck out of there. Let's take a look at Litecoin, Lizardy Litecoin. I like charting Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum off of Coinbase. They've had it the longest. Back when I first started trading crypto, that's all there was Bitcoin, Litecoin, and I want to say, I don't know if Ethereum was on there yet or not. I know Bitcoin and Litecoin were, and I think Ethereum came after, and then shortly after Ethereum was Bitcoin Cash. So, I mean, that's how early I was trading, you know. Coinbase didn't have nothing on there. Now they got so much shit that it's ridiculous. And be careful with that too. I've said this on the last couple videos, but if you are buying any of them experimental assets on Coinbase, you really got to be paying attention. Make sure you have alerts on. You're keeping up with the news on whatever that coin is. I went in heavy on Podocall, some stupid ass animal token, and freaking got burned on it. Well, I didn't get burned on it, but I did get burned on it because I bought it on Coinbase. I didn't have to pay no Ethereum gas fees or anything like that. And then one day I get in, look at my portfolio, and that son of a bitch was taken off of Coinbase and moved over to the DApp. And the only way to access it was through my Coinbase DApp wallet. So which in turn, now I had to pay ridiculous amounts of gas through the Ethereum network to get it back into USD. So keep that in mind if you're messing around with any of the new crazy ass shit over on Coinbase. If you're trading, that's one thing, but if you're just buying to hold, I would recommend not doing it. Not financial advice, but I would recommend sticking to the big dogs, sticking to, you know, what we know is good, what we know isn't just gonna flop and take a shit, right? So Litecoin came all the way up, hit that 50-week moving average, rejected off of it, boom. We're probably going to come right back down here to around the $66, $67 area. It is starting to be pretty good support down here. But let's say that doesn't hold. We're going to be looking for the 60. That's right at the 21-week moving average. We are almost overextended. We breached the first line, and we're getting up there to the second one. Not quite. Yep, see right here, actually, it was a good trade. I just didn't hold out long enough. It was a good trade. We took a short here where this red arrow is, and I ended up, I got out right here. But yeah, I ended up losing out on that one. But it was a good trade. I needed to stay in it longer, right? It was a good trade. Now we do kind of have a bull flag on Litecoin. Let me get my dang marker. So we got this nice little bull flag thing going on here. So it's possible that it does pop up again to that $79, $80. But $79, $80 has got a bunch of resistance in through there. So probably be taking a short leverage position there. What up, Ralph Cooper? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well. Hope you and the fam's doing good. Yeah, dude, I used to be super big fanboy of Litecoin, Crypto Crag. Used to freaking love it. When I first started my trading crypto journey, I remember me and the wife went to Walmart, and I was like, I need to get a laptop. I need to get a better laptop. And this is back when I did not know shit about computers. I ended up spending like $350 on this fucking Chromebook. Again, didn't know anything. Bring this Chromebook home, and I just remember, for some reason, I always sat on my living room floor. But I used to just FOMO in and out of Litecoin so hard. When Litecoin was around $300, I was buying bits of it, and then it come crashing down. It got to 150, and I'm like, oh shit, man, I better load up. So I had all kinds of people at my work buying into this Litecoin because I was buying into it, and I'm saying it's going to the fucking moon. It was just at $300. Look, it's down 50%. Like, this is a no-brainer. I dumped a ton of money into it, and then it went down to $25. Went down to $25. What I ended up doing is I held on to that bag all the way for years until we got back up to $100, and as soon as we hit $100, I dumped all that shit. So granted, I did take a loss, but I got a lot of my money back as the where if I had to cut my losses at 25, that would have hurt pretty bad. Would have hurt really, really bad. But yes, I love Litecoin. I think Litecoin's a sleeping giant. Nobody talks about it. I don't really think the devs do too much with it, but I just feel it. Something's going to happen with it. Somebody's going to do something with it, come up with a good idea for it, a good use case, right? Like my use case for Litecoin is that's how I send my assets from exchange to exchange. I always use Litecoin. It's the cheapest and it's the fastest. I wouldn't say the cheapest, but it's very cheap to send and very quick as well. We all FOMO into Litecoin, but I still hold, right? I probably should have held a little bit of it in my investment bag, but I was just so pumped to finally not be at such a loss, you know what I mean, that I was like, man, I better play it safe. That's right, Crypto Crag, that's exactly what I'm doing with it. It's exactly what I'm doing with it. So, like, I never researched why we got this pump over here like we did when we went from 50 some dollars up to 80. Like, I don't know. Do any of you guys know? Is there something said? Was what was going on with it? Why'd it go up? Yeah, 400 and some dollars was its high. That's freaking crazy. Look how perfect the double top is, though. That's insane. Boom, boom. Super bearish. Like, if you would have seen this and you would have known what's going on in the charts, you'd have been like, fuck yeah, this is gonna freaking rug pull. We got about 10-15 minutes left. Is there anything you guys want me to take a look at real quick before we jump off of here? One thing I wanted to mention too is WISE, the WISE token. Now, I'm going to post the referral link in here for you guys. Whoops, what the hell is that? Nope. I'll post this link in here for you guys. And my buddy turned me onto this. Guy on Facebook, his name's Raymond, one of my good buddies over there. He's real into being decentralized and all that good stuff and creating wealth for himself. Now this is my play account where I'm kind of testing stuff, but what you do is you get your WISE token, and it's pretty cheap right now. I think my buddy Raymond actually just sent me like 20 or 30 of them, and it was only a couple dollars worth, so it's relatively cheap. But you can go over here and stake it, and we go back to the dashboard. Alright, so you can create a regular stake, you can create a regular stake in BNB, you can do insurance staking, you can use the WISE token, or you can make it out of BNB. Collateral staking has not started yet, but what's cool about this, back when I started doing it, I receive airdrops of BNB forever. I'm not sure exactly when they do the airdrops, but I think it might be once a month or twice a month. I think they were doing it once a week there for a little bit. But you put a decent amount of money into this thing, and you can make some very good money, and they're totally legit. I have tons of information. I'm actually going to have Raymond on the show. That way he can talk on this a lot more than me, because I don't know too much about it other than messing with this dashboard right here. But you guys can see 410 days ago I put in 3 Ys. I got that in an airdrop for something, so I was like, well, instead of investing my hard-earned money into this and then it fucking rug pull, why don't I just put in the shit that I'm getting for free? So that's what I've been doing. So I put in 3 Ys. It's saying that I should have ended up with 28.57 shares at 6.4 APY. These calculations are a bit off. I actually only earned 3.06 Ys. But so the more you put in, the more that you will get back. And you do not have to leave it in there. So you can undo your stake at any time. You might pay a little penalty, and I think you might only get 90% of the initial stake back. So it's good to just leave it go. The next stake I'm going to do it for 5 years and see what happens. But we'll see. I did one at 410 days ago. I did one at 557 days ago, 573 days ago, damn near 580 days ago. But so far these two have matured, so I can claim these. You just click the little check mark and you can hit collect payout, and it'll go right to your MetaMask. Now, this is on Binance Smart Chain, and you can get the WISE token on the Ethereum chain as well. I recommend you do it on the Binance Smart Chain, so it's way cheaper for you, right? So if you do register right now, you guys, you will be eligible. You will get the BNB airdrops. So right now I'm getting all 365 days stakers who stake WISE before February 14th, 2022 will be able to register for upcoming. So maybe, yeah, too late. I know I'm already registered, so I'm in for this. But you guys could still go in here and check this out. You know, you put $100 in this thing and let it go. So if you wanted to do a regular stake, I do have some in my wallet, but it's on the Ethereum side, so I'd have to change this to the Ethereum side. But let's just say you stake 2,000 of them. You're gonna get back 8,300, which is pretty badass. And now if you have any kind of referrals or anything like that, you're gonna get more on top of it, and then for the duration. So the longer you stake it, the more you're going to make. For longer duration grants, larger bonus for your shares, proportionally 5% each year. Staking duration, you can pick days, you can pick years. You know, if you wanted to do 1 day, you can do 1 day. If I wanted to do 10,000 days, I could do 10,000 days. And the duration bonus, I'm going to get a 28% on top of that. So then my total estimated, so for putting in 2,000, I'd be getting 10,700 back. Ralph, I actually just got into some DGB. I bought some over on Pionex. I don't think there was any news for it. It tends to go up with Doge as well, since you can merge mine. Doge just cooled off. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Crypto Craig. So, goddamn Elon, as soon as every time that idiot talks, fucking Doge has a spike. So it makes sense. It makes sense why Litecoin would go too. But yeah, check out the Wise token staking. It's pretty nifty. I've been doing it for over a year, so almost 2 years. Alright, back to TradingView. We're going to take a look at Algo. I like Algo. My good buddy Ryan, he likes Algo. He's all about it. Let's go down to the daily. Oh, wow. So we're going to scrunch it in real quick, and I can do this little number right here. So anybody that is in the Discord that looks at my charts, when you see this, my price tags, so if I go here and put a price tag right there, and then I put another price tag right there, what this is signifying is the top of the line. So the top of the box is at 21 cents, the bottom of the box is at 18 cents. Okay, just so everybody's clear on that. But this looks pretty good for probably a quick little buy maybe. I'd wait to see what it does on this support. So far it seems to be holding and respecting it. A pop back up to the 23 cents is very possible. 23 cents, you got this bit of resistance, this little pile, and then the moving average acting as resistance, right? Because we were trading underneath of it. So anytime we're under the moving average, it's resistance. Anytime we're above it, it is acting as support. But this is really not all that significant. That's not really that big of an area, you guys. So if we could get back above that 21-day moving average and close above 22 cents, 23 cents, to get up here to 28, I don't think would be very hard at all. That's right, Ralph. I hope Elon keeps running his mouth. It makes me fiat. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. I know I gotta sit down and try to get my mining rig back up and working. A couple weeks ago, I took all the cards apart and blew everything out. I rethermal pasted everything, put it all back together, and now nothing works. Only one card will show up, and then the rest of them, it keeps saying that it can't find the device ID. I don't know what that means or what the hell happened, but it's very frustrating because I've done, you know, I've redone Hive, re-downloaded that, reflashed it. I've done that multiple different times. The only thing that I could think of that I did different is I took all the cards apart all at the same time and just threw all the nuts or all the bolts, little screws, all up on my desk. And then I had no rhyme or reason when I put them all back together. I just grabbed different screws and put them in. I don't know if that could cause something weird to make the shit not squeeze back together right. And exactly, Ralph, I have a bad connection somewhere. I did use, this time I used MX6 thermal pound 8G, and I noticed that it was way more thicker than the stuff that I normally use. I don't know if I should have used this or not. because it's pretty damn thick stuff. But now I'm kind of fucked because I don't know what screws go into what card. And I probably shouldn't have done that. I wonder if I take them all back out, Ralph, and try to match them all back up if I can get it to work. But that seems like a good answer would be bad connection, right? It's the only thing I could think of. They're not squeezed together correctly. Jump over to the weekly. Oh yeah, it's we got this mess over here. This is gonna be got some support, but this will also act as resistance as we get up. So 27 cents is gonna be a real tough area for algo to beat. 27 to 28. We gotta get up above that. And then for like super bullish to the moon move, gotta get above 31 cents and close at least one weekly candle. If we can do that, getting back up to 53 cents will not be hard at all. I sold all my algo at $1 or something, so I did good. I didn't sell it at $3.27. I didn't realize it went that freaking high, but I got out of mine at $1. I know, right? Seek Mikkel, nem help. I know, right? I'm really considering just sending the whole rig to them and just let them host it. I did really good on my altcoin though. I switched over to solo, first thing I've ever solo mined. In the one day I hit 3 blocks in one day, so super badass. What would have taken me 3, 6, 9 days worth of mining, I did all in one day. So it's pretty cool. Granted, my altcoin has dropped like 40 fucking %, so there's that, you know. But I'm just gonna hold it, see what happens. You never know. I have tons of it, so if it goes to $1, I'm done doing anything. No more physical anything. I'm gonna buy the world probably. That's how much money I'll have if it goes to $1. First thing I'll do is buy this town I live in, and I'm gonna burn this place to the ground. But you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a paper trade on this as well. And we're going to mark it buy. And let's do 100. Yeah, let's do 1,000. So buy here at the bottom. So then hopefully next week. You do good, Ralph. You do good. We're going to buy here and we're going to see what happens. What else did we do a paper trade on? Did you guys hear about XMR Monero and what happened with the mining on that? There was a day where if you were mining Monero with like a 580, a 570 on NiceHash, you'd have made $10 a day per card. I got about 10 times that, 20 times that, Crypto Beta. I bought some with money or with crypto and then mined the rest of it. I wish there was somewhere we could stake it. Wouldn't that be sweet? Like RTM, Raptorium. I'm staking all mine over in inodes. I was mining that for a while. I should start mining it back again. It wouldn't be hard to just, you know, throw it on Hive and let it go, but again, I gotta get the damn thing working. UPS, oh my gosh. So bought a computer, computer parts off a guy on the internet, and the stuff shows up and the computer case and everything is smashed. I bought a case, 1,000-watt power supply, a Ryzen 5 3600 CPU, same one that I'm running in my good computer, 16 gig of DDR4 RAM, the motherboard, obviously AM4 motherboard. I got all that stuff and it showed up and glassed through everything, and the water cooler was all fucked up. So I called UPS, I filed a claim. They came and picked it up the very next day. This was 2.5 months ago. it just pisses me off that they can't either send me the money back or even just send me the broken shit back so I can have the motherboard and the CPU and stuff. Oh, really? What do you mean, Ralph? Do they have it? They have it shut down on Coinbase? Where are you trading it at, Crypto Craig? I have all my rigs on Aeon. See, and I've been wanting to do that too. I think if I get my stuff back up and running, I'm going to set up and mine Aeon. I'm actually staking some of that too. I knocked out a bounty on one of the poker tournaments. And when Yashnik sent me the Aeon, I just had him send me all the pertinent details on where I should send it and stake it. And he sent me to the right place and I staked it. Funny thing is, though, I can't get it out. For some reason, it won't let me unstake. It's been in there for like a year. What happened to XYO? I couldn't flip it. So I wonder if Coinbase shut that off or something. I actually just did my very first withdrawal from the XYO app on my phone and sent that over to Coinbase. I think you got to have a total of 10,000 XYO. So, I mean, I was way past that because I had been doing the XYO since the inception of them, since they first came out. I have a Sentinel that's on my keychain, and occasionally, if I can remember, I'll turn it all on and go to work. And when I drive to work, you know what I mean, I can mine several thousand coins just driving an hour. But yeah, I did my first withdrawal a few months back, but I have not checked it since on Coinbase. It's just been sitting in Coinbase, so I don't know. Maybe they pulled some stupid crap like they did with Protocol token, and they moved it to where you have to use a DApp or something. You know what I mean? So it's very possible. I'll look into that for you though, Ralph, and see what's going on with it, and see if I can figure it out. Crypto Craig, I'm over on Xbitron. And you are correct. To try to buy or sell anything with Meowcoin is very hard. Like, it's so hard to get an order to go off. Even at market, it doesn't go through a lot of the times. So yeah, it was very interesting when it's time to sell, or if you're trying to buy. What did we do a paper trade on before? I wonder what it's at. We were at a bottom. I already forget what we went on. I guess I could look down here, huh? Positions. Algo. Crow. Also, look, we're up 20 bucks already on Crow. Boom. Alright, you guys, I got some laundry to finish doing, so I'm going to jump off of here, but I hope you guys have a good night. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping in and showing your support. It means a ton. If you guys need any help, or looking at any assets, not sure what to do, hit me up in the Discord. Be more than happy to help you. I'll give you my opinion, and then you take it from there, right? Make sure you guys join TradingView, make an account. Make sure you join the Discord so I can get you some free tools and all that good stuff. Here is the link again for the Wise staking if you guys are interested in doing this. Now you can get Wise token on PancakeSwap. And then I want to post the link to the free moving average tool that I use the most. That's linked to TradingView, so use that link, you guys, and add that to your favorites. And then once you click add to your favorites, you'll go to your chart, you'll go up to your indicators, and it'll be right here in your favorites tab. Again, if you have any kind of issues at all trying to pull that up or get it on there, hit me up. I'll help you out and get it working for you. But with that being said, you guys, have a great night. Keep stacking sats. Keep trading safe. I will talk to you all next week.